Frenchfield site was formerly Clockface Colliery back in the 60s. It was built about 1929, and my family ran an engineering business here from roughly the 1970s. About a year and a half ago, the government recognised that self-build and custom build across Europe is far bigger than it is in the UK. In Germany, 70% of homes built are done by the self-build route, where people buy a plot, choose a home of their own design and have it built upon. In the Netherlands, 85% of homes are self-built, and even in the USA, 42% are self-built. In Britain, it's 10%. The government realised to get people building and get them to build what they want, they have to be able to offer plots of land that makes it easy for people to do that. For those who are going into self-build though, all those daunting little prospects, whether it's to do with finance, where to start, to design, they're the things that can put people off doing it in the first place. But actually, it isn't rocket science at all. It's a very straightforward process. So when we developed this site here at French Fields, which is basically a site for 18 self-build plots, what we thought was, how can we give people the opportunity to do a self-build without coming across the problems, or when they have these issues, someone to help them through the way, like a hand-holding process or a mentoring position for all the questions that you need to ask. On a site like this, we're a greenbelt site, so we don't have any designs around us that are really forming what we call a design code. We've got both traditional designs, we have contemporary designs and hybrids of both styles. They're all individual, using different materials. People really get to choose exactly the materials and the way they want to build. And that sort of flexibility is what's made this site so successful, really. Now we have the road with the drainage already constructed, all utilities in, all of which will be active within the next week. We have 2 homes that are currently built, one that's currently at all first fix stage, which means there's a timber frame with windows, with roof tiles on, it has electrics and pipes all hanging out the walls. And the second build is at a position ready for first fix, so it's a timber frame with roof tiles on and windows in. We also have a third and a fourth that are at foundation stage and at T-beam floor stage. French Fields is the first self-build super site in the country and the very first one to be supported by the government's Custom Build Fund, the fund that provides infrastructure to enable normal people to be able to build their own home in the way they want on a plot with guaranteed planning permission.